Good morning, everybody. I'm Captain Tommy Scoville, and you are on the lifeboat. First of all, congratulations. We didn't get the one from last week, but congratulations to Mr. Alan Ballantyne, and congratulations to Oculi Mortis, our two newest members of the Wrench Squad here on the lifeboat. They are moderators now, which is awesome. Congratulations to the two of you. We're really proud of you. Happy to have you. Folks, pardon me. On last night's live feed, we talked about resolutions. Some people on the crew are going to be doing them in December. Others plan on doing them in January. And some people have been, quitting since the very first day that we started, one habit or another, trying to eliminate things in their life that they're not happy with. As you start to try to make those changes, what is the biggest enemy that you have? What is the biggest drawback to trying to change who you are as a person? The answer to that question is your brain. Truthfully, if I said what makes you who you are, what makes you what you are, most people would say the brain, or at least at some level, the brain makes you who you are. And that simply isn't the truth. You are not your brain. You're not. In fact, very oftentimes, your brain does a couple of things that are just awful. Number one, it lies to you all of the time. It tells you that you're someone you're not. Things that we've done in the past, ingrained behaviors, repetitive things that we have done time and time again, causes the brain to say things to us, even if it's not audible, even if it's not something that you can hear. You have these things that the brain tries to drill into you again and again and again. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough, right? You're not capable. You can't. The brain doesn't work for you. Very oftentimes it works against you. But you can reprogram the brain, and we touched on this a little bit on Saturday's live feed. We're going to be touching on it a lot in the month of December. We're going to be doing a segment called You Are Not Your Brain. We're going to talk about 4 fixes, 4 things that you can do to get the brain working in the direction that it is supposed to, so that when you set these goals, right, whether you call them resolutions, whether you call them getting sober, whatever you call the goals that you're trying to achieve. I want to be better with money. I'd like to be a better parent. I want to get into shape. I want to stop, eating so much sugar. I want to stop doing drugs. I want to stop drinking. Whatever it is that you want to change about yourself, if you've got your brain actively working against you, well, then that's the hardest process that you could possibly hope for, right? What could be harder than your brain telling you that you're going to fail? I mean, if your best friend says, well, why bother? You're not going to be able to quit drinking. You're wasting your time. But your brain, right? The gray matter. People, I'm telling you, right now, right here, you are not your brain. You are so much more than that. And it is possible to get the brain to begin to work for you instead of against you. And in the month of December, we are going to go over that. We're going to be having entire shows dedicated to the 4 main fixes that you can do to ensure that the brain becomes a device that works for you, that jumps on board for the big win and tries to ensure your success in everything that you do, not just getting sober, but in everything you do. And if you can honestly work on this, and if you can master these 4 skills, then you are going to turn yourself into a success machine. Now, we've said many times on the lifeboat that getting sober isn't the end of the line. It's not even the goal. It's the starting line. It's base camp. That's where you launch from. Success is getting to the top of the mountain, right? But you can't make that climb if your life is being ruled by a chemical, a substance, a habit, whatever is going on in your life. That needs to get under control. But once it does, that's just base camp, people. That's just the starting line. The month of December is going to teach everyone how to do exactly that. How to master the gray matter so that you can get rid of whatever is ruling your life currently. Now, if you say, Tommy, I stopped doing drugs 4 or 5 years ago. Well, are you where you want to be in life? Are you reaching the level of success that you want, aside from sobriety? Are you able to set goals and accomplish them? Are you happy being who you are? If you are, fantastic. Thank you for coming here and supporting people who aren't. But if you're not where you want to be, I think you're going to love the month of December, right? It's coming up. And we're going to have 4 big lessons on exactly what you need to do to fix that malfunctioning organ we call the brain. Now, a couple of things are going to happen. A little symbol is going to pop up here. It's the lifeboat symbol. If you click on it, you can become part of this crew, right? Click the bell for notification. Make sure you hit all, and then you won't miss any videos, live feeds, anything we do here. Over here is a history of the lifeboat. Those are all the videos we've done. Do a little deep dive. Check some of them out. You can watch the evolution of this boat, and we're 4 months old. Seems like a lot longer than that, doesn't it? But we're only 4 months old. So go back, look at some of those videos. But whatever you do, don't miss the live feeds, because that's where the magic is happening. That's where people are supporting one another, helping one another, and lives are changing. We said in yesterday's video, the lifeboat is never going to be the same. That is the truth. I promise you, we had a paradigm shift. And now those live feeds are really more like support groups, and it is working beautifully. It is success. It is the dream becoming a reality. Now, the next live feed is tonight at 6 o'clock. What time? 6 o'clock. That would be on the West Coast. We all know whose coast that is. That would be our newly appointed moderator, Oculi Mortis's coast. So we will see you people tonight at 6. Look forward to it. Between now and then, one assignment, you know what it is. Reach out and try to save somebody. I'm Captain Tommy Scoville, and this was The Lifeboat. We will see you tonight, people.